16, I think.
Oh, that's not that long then.
Yeah, exactly.
And
They saying
you're
rappy,
already
rappy,
spitting this sort of shit then. Shit.
rappy.
So definitely one to watch, and we know that. But tell us a bit about, because obviously I watched you on this year's Love and Hip Hop as well. Loved you,
Mhm.
by the way. You came across so well. And I remember, I think it was one of your kind of like intro tapes where you was like, I'm straight out of the A, born
Yeah,
and bred. Yes.
yeah.
So what was it like for you growing up in Atlanta?
I don't know. Everybody be asking me that, and I don't be knowing what to say because it's like I don't know. It was cool. It was fun. It was like a regular little childhood. I mean, we had our struggles, but we had fun. I had friends. We used to fight a lot. We used to steal. We used to be bad little kids.
I love it. And does everyone from the A have that accent? Because you sound great.
Yeah, I mean, they way more country than me. Like, I feel like people be saying I'm country, but I feel like it be some folks that be like, they don't be heavy. So,
Like having to get all Google Translate out or something just to
yeah, that's
understand.
what I'm saying. Like, I can speak. Like,
I love it. So I want to talk about, because you are on a track called Die Young,
yeah.
and that features OMB Prestige and Drum Dummy. Now, what was it like working with them?
It was cool. Like when I first walked in the studio, he was in the studio recording, and he had this hard song already playing. As soon as he came out there, I was like, I can get on it, and then I got on it, and then he had put up the Die Young beat, and as soon as both of us heard it, we was like, oh yeah, pull that up, and both of us immediately like just put our head down in our phone and started running immediately.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
both felt that beat, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I have to say, it's so refreshing to hear a female have such strength on a track. Because
Yeah,
sometimes male artists, they can like overpower it. You know
yeah,
what I'm trying to say? But nah, that don't happen. Like
yeah,
we hear Omeretta, we are hearing Omeretta.
yeah.
Do you think you'll produce more work with them? Do you think we can expect more tracks from them?
To for who? Me?
Yes,
Can you expect more tracks from me or me and Peasy?
you and Peasy.
I mean, probably. I don't know. Whatever happened,
How did the crowd respond to the track, or how have they been responding to the track? The
they
crowd.
liking it. I didn't see nothing but good comments. I ain't seen nobody say like, "Oh, this trash" or nothing like that. Like they feeling it.
Good. How would you describe your sound? Because I think you've got a very unique sound. Your lyricism, as I said, is on point. How do you describe your sound?
Let me see. I got like three different type of sounds.
Mm.
Like first, one of them is just like piped up, like real cocky. Then the other one, like my little deep, you know what I'm saying, storytelling. And then I got this like melodic feel, which everybody haven't really heard that side of me yet, but they will in my new music. But I ain't really put that out. Like most of what they mostly know is like my turn music and like my deep stuff, but the melodic stuff they haven't really heard that yet. But they about to hear it soon because I'm about to drop soon.
Ooh, tell us more. You can just stop right there. You leave me on a cliff now. When are you're dropping? Ah! Y'all heard that in the comments now. When? When? Where? What?
Okay, so first I'm finna be dropping like hella like freestyles. They gonna be like a minute 30-second songs. It's gonna be a lot of them. And that's gonna be leading up to like the EP. And the EP is like extremely dope. Like it's so fire. And it's all what I was just talking about, all my different type of sounds. It's everything on there. And like all the records is like super fire. Like super fire.
Yeah. And what do you like when you drop the EP? How, like, obviously it's important to you, it's your work, but what does it mean to you to produce something like this? Because I feel like every artist's work speaks differently to them and they use it
Mm-hmm.
for different reasons. But what is your reason? What is music to you?
To me, it's like a way of self-expression. Like I use music as a way. It's like a little diary to me or something. Like if I'm feeling some type of way, especially when I'm mad, that's the best time for me to write music is when I'm upset and I pull up a beat and I just like put it all on the track. You know what I'm saying? When I'm sad, most of the time I really have to like sit in my sadness for a little bit before I can write, but it'll get out. like eventually. But my love songs, I write from experience. It really don't be like currently. It be like what that happened in the past or what I think will happen in the future.
I love that. And I feel like you showed us a side to that when you were on Love and Hip Hop. For those who don't know, obviously you were on Love and Hip
Yeah,
Hop.
yeah.
First of all, tell us, how did that come about? Was Mona just like knocking on the door like, hey
Yeah.
girl?
They had just hit me up. They at first I was gonna decline it because I thought it was like, cause you know how Love and Hip Hop is usually like everybody in drama, everybody like beefing and all that. But they told me, they was like, it won't be like that. Like you'll have your own little segment going on, and we'll just focus on you and your life. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of it like this my own little personal TV shows. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Like we could do that.
And when you were on it, now, one of the things that I loved about your storyline, let's say, was that
Mm-hmm.
you were very open about your issues with your mother. Now, for me, I relate to that on a personal level. Like,
Right.
I have a very bad relationship with my mom. So
Okay.
watching your storyline, I was like, yeah. And
Yeah.
I felt like I could relate to a bit like what your
Yeah,
situation
a lot of people were saying that. Like a lot of people was DMing me like, Omeretta, like you telling my story. You know what I'm
was.
saying? Yeah.
Mm. And it was so refreshing from the usual, this is my nigga, fight, fight, fight. Do you know what I mean? It was like, oh, I can relate to that. So I
Yeah.
want to ask you, because first of all, thank you for being open, because that's a very private part of your life.
Yeah.
And you know, to show us that it was really nice.
Yeah.
But also, what made you want to be so open about such a private thing?
I really don't know like how they even came about.
Mm,
Honestly, I think it was something that they asked, like, did I have any type of issues with anybody? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me and my mama, like, we've had issues in the past
mm,
and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And I really feel like really kind of helped our relationship because these was like topics that we wasn't talking about in real life, you know what I'm saying? And we was finally getting to talk about them on the show. So I feel like it kind of helped our relationship in a way, like for real, not just on the TV screen. So yeah.
mm. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, has
Yeah.
it? Because sometimes it being so open, it can go either way. So, would
Yeah.
you say it's helped?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like that was the first time of us actually talking about it. Like even though a
Mm,
lot of people think that it's staged, like those was our first time. Those was real conversations. That was our first time
mm,
having those conversations.
mm. And
So,
I love the realism of it, like I said, but also I love the fact of when I think it was your sister that brought you to that place where you were destroying those
yeah.
objects.
Yeah.
Did that help? Was that really as therapeutic as I thought it might have been?
I mean, yeah, because they didn't show like the part where we went crazy. But like she had said something that like really pissed me off, and I just really just started smashing everything, and I just walked out. I'm like, I can't do this because I know how I get when I get extremely upset. Like it ain't no
Mm,
calming down, so I had to remove myself from the situation
mm,
before. Like how you know how they be having on like reality TV and people be running from the camera. They be like, get them cameras out my face. Like that's so real. Like I like. Bro, get them cameras out, cause they gonna steady film no matter what. Like they gonna steady keep the
mm.
cameras rolling. So he like, bro, like move. Like I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like get it out
Yeah.
my face. So yeah,
I think you handled it really well,
yeah,
especially because you know how annoying mums can be. Because it's true,
yeah,
they can be so annoying. So imagine being on camera as well. I have to give you props because you didn't wild out. I don't
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah,
No,
exactly.
I don't think you did. Okay, so this series has obviously had quite a few new cast members.
Hmm.
Who have you clicked with, or have you clicked with anyone since joining?
Um, you mean like off the screen or
Yeah.
nobody? I know.
Okay, moving
That's
on.
sad to say, but I'm like super antisocial. I'm trying to break out of it as much
Mm,
as I can. But
mm,
I really don't do well with just like sitting down, like having conversations with people. If it's not about like some business stuff, like on some friend stuff, that's
mm,
kind of hard for me. So I ain't really just like, especially not from the show. Like, mm-mm.
mm. Baby steps, baby steps
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
yeah,
innit?
it's gonna
Yeah.
take time.
You're giving me Scorpio energy. That's what we're
Why
like.
do so many people say that? Oh my god, I'm not even a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay, yeah. Geminis and Scorpios, they got similar characteristics. Your
Yeah.
moon might rise in Scorpio as well. You don't
No,
know.
my moon is in Leo and my rising is
Ah,
Virgo. So
ah,
yeah.
it's the Leo and the Gemini for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
okay, I'm with it. So tell us something that people wouldn't ever expect about you. Like, what's one thing about you that people you wouldn't expect?
Um, what is one thing about me that people wouldn't expect? I don't know. I feel like everybody just know. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm pretty easy to read. Like I'm straightforward. I'm not a liar. I burp. I burp a lot. Like
Oh, you burp a lot.
yeah, like the real
Nice.
and I just do it. I don't care. There's probably something. I don't know.
Have you ever done it like on a date?
No.
No.
I keep it in, but like around people I'm comfortable with, that I just burp a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They be like, "Girl, what the fuck?" And I'm like,
My sister, yeah, and it's just random times as well. You know, you be
yeah, it
chilling.
just come out. But I've been like that for a long time. I don't know why I do that. Like it's like so heavy. I just always do that.
So, what's Omeretta's type then? If you're in the dating scene.
So I got a boyfriend, but my type is like, first of all, I like dark skin. I don't
Okay.
know why. It's just because I'm probably because me. Really, it's just I like to me he my twin. You know what I'm saying? And I like dating my reflection. Like I
Mm-hmm.
like to date somebody because I know how to dress. So knowing how to dress, dark skin, being cute, having style, like being real, being funny, being upfront, like everything that I am, I expect my partner to be. So I just look
Mm-hmm.
for myself in somebody else.
Oh, that's such a good response. I've never had anyone else say it like that. Honestly, I love that. I love that. So, when it comes to these freestyles, now, is there anything in particular that ever inspires them, or do you literally just get up one day and it's just vibes?
Okay, so it'd be two things. First, it'd be me not like posting in a minute. I'd be like, okay, I need to give a freestyle. And then like I'm kind of sort of like competitive a little bit. So like when I see like other people doing other stuff, I'd be like, okay, let me go back in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta put my stuff out. People think they doing this or they doing that. I'm competitive, so I gotta like I always want to go the hardest. Like I always want to be the hardest, so I always got to just keep producing.
Okay, okay. What's your favorite freestyle that you've dropped so far, if you have one?
So my favorite one is "It Haven't Came Out Yet."
Oh, bitch, if you don't stop with these cliffhangers.
I'm sorry to break it to you. It haven't came out yet. Like it's on the way. Like it's coming. Like it haven't came out yet.
Oh, when is it coming out?
Let me see. Cause I got like a couple before. Cause I got one that's just like it's crazy fire. It's crazy hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sing into like the right time, so I'm not just gonna drop that one like right now. But it's coming. But I can't put a date on it because I'm trying to save it for like that perfect time where it's gonna explode.
Okay. Strategic. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like it. So, when it comes to kind of, if we were to look ahead, like what have you got next? Because obviously it seems like you're working. You've got the EP as well, which we're all excited about. You got more freestyles as well. But I want to see. First of all, I'm thinking tour. I'm thinking coming over to the UK, really showing us your stuff.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
we be seeing you on stage?
Yes. If I get booked out there, like for sure.
Yeah. Do you enjoy performing? Because a lot of artists, some people just love on the camera, or they just love being on the mic. They don't like the whole human interaction.
So it really depends. Like I like performing in front of crowds that know me.
Okay.
Like because when I perform in front of crowds that don't know me, it's a tougher crowd and it make me feel more subconscious about what I'm doing, as opposed to a crowd that know me and they know my songs. Like, it's easier. I'm more free and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing because these people already